Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie aka Rick here, bringing you a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. It's a 30 and 7 domination on resistance, and I'm using the M4 as far as I know. This gameplay. First of all, I don't start right from the start of the game, but I'll come in a few seconds, so don't be too alarmed. There I am, right. So I'm using the UAV, Predator missile and Reaper, and I do pretty well in this game. I defend points and I help my team out, and we eventually win the game, so that's all good. But today, I'm not going to be talking about the game. I'm going to be talking about what I want to see in Black Ops 2. It's going to be first of a little series I'm doing, and this one is going to be about perks. So I think perks are really important now. Obviously, they're relatively new. They weren't in the first few Call of Duties. They came in COD 4, and they were pretty basic back then. Now, we've evolved into the pro versions of all of them, after getting certain challenges done. And I think that is really good. It adds a lot more to the game, and it makes building your classes a little bit more difficult because you've got a lot more things to take into account when you make your classes. So I'm going to read through what I think should be in the game, and I'm basically going to explain why and what their pro versions were, and just basically that. So I hope you enjoy this commentary, and I'm going to jump right into it. So we're going to start off with blue. Blue is obviously the first perk you always choose. I'm going to have scavenger. Obviously, you pick up, you resupply from dead enemies, which is awesome. I really like it. The pro version of that is going to resupply your grenades and specials, which has been missing for a few years, basically because, of people spamming grenades and stuff. But I think it's good. I think it should resupply that. But not like in Black Ops 1, you had your grenade, you had your special, and then you had an equipment as well. I'm going back to, say, Modern Warfare 2, where if you choose Claymore, you don't get a grenade, basically. So you haven't got loads of explosives to work with. You haven't got claymores that you can place everywhere, and you can't spam grenades as well. You're going to have one or the other, but it will resupply that. Scavenger Pro, which I think is, it's balanced. Then we've got Bomb Squad, back in blue, like it was in COD 4. I really miss this thing because, I play a lot of search, and you can't give up Ninja for, sit rep. So it's just something you can't do. So I've built this kind of around how I like to play. So we've got Bomb Squad in blue, and the pro version of that is delaying claymores. Like, I think it was Sitrep Pro in Modern Warfare 2 did that, and I really like that because I hate dying to claymores. I died to claymores like a couple of times in this video, so it's pretty frustrating, I have to say. And then Recon, I absolutely loved Recon. It was one of my favourite perks in Black Ops. The fact that you threw stuns around, normally they are pretty useless, but obviously in certain situations you can throw a stun in a room and then run in and kill them, but it always seems to, it doesn't affect them as long as it should. A flash grenade should blind someone for a little while, but it never seems to. So I think knowing the fact where they're facing and that you can adjust accordingly and get the jump on them better than sometimes you normally would. And obviously the pro version of that is going to be the same. Your bullets show where they are, so if you get a hit mark on someone, you can track them for a few seconds to try and get that extra damage that you need on them. Then we're going to have sleight of hand, which is obviously the same. It's faster reload, and the pro is going to be faster weapon swaps, which I think is completely fine. It's what it should be. I know sometimes it is the faster zooming, but I don't think you really need that. It's not something that I find that useful in the game. So bling is the next one, which is obviously 2 primary attachments, which is awesome, and the pro version is going to be 2 secondary attachments again, which is awesome, which is how it was in Modern Warfare 2. So that's your blue perks. If you've got any ideas of what you want of any of these perks, or ideas of the pro versions that could improve on what I've put down, then leave a comment below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what I've put down here. So we're on to red now, and first one is stopping power. There's a lot of arguments. Leaving stopping power out was a lot better. Personally, I think it's worse. I'll get onto why in a minute. But stopping power, it's obviously extra bullet damage, and the pro version is extra bullet penetration. So we've got rid of deep impact from COD 4 and just put the pro version of stopping power, because that makes sense. Your bullets basically are better with stopping power, so I think that's good. I like that. Hardline is the next one, and obviously that is your kill streaks require 1 less kill to get them, or point streaks. and the pro version of that is going to be extra damage to vehicles and, you know, air support and stuff like that, which I think is awesome. I really like that. I think it was on stopping power in Modern Warfare 2, and I didn't really understand that. A little bit, yeah, but I think putting it with hardline is a bit better because it's more kill streak orientated. And then we've got lightweight, which is obviously, you know, you can run further distance. It's not unlimited, but I think, no, marathon was you run faster. So it's not unlimited, but you run a lot faster. And the pro version of that is you're going to pull up your gun quicker after sprinting, which it was in Modern Warfare 2. And we've got cold-blooded. This is the reason I want stopping power back. Because in normal, at the moment, everyone runs Assassin, or in, say, Black Ops, everyone ran Ghost. Because there wasn't anything that gave them a distinct advantage other than that. But I think having stopping power will put that advantage back. So someone, you know, yeah, you're invisible to radar, but someone's going to mully you if they've got stopping power. They're going to kill you quicker if they can aim properly. So I think that's a better thing to have, you know. There needs to be another perk that is, you know, not necessarily better, but can be used in different situations, and something always, you know, has a counter to it. So for being invisible to radars, you do less bullet damage, which I think is a, you know, that's a good trade-off, or, you know, you don't get hardline or you don't get lightweight or whatever. So the pro version of cold-blooded is going to be invisible to air support, so obviously your chopper guns and all that sort of stuff, whatever they choose to put in, which I think is fair enough. You know, and then lastly, in red, we've got overkill. Overkill is awesome. Absolutely love that. It's basically, instead of having a secondary, you get a second primary, which is awesome. And the pro version of that is going to be, you know, you can have attachments and camos on that secondary. Because to start with, you just literally have the gun as it is. And I, at the moment, in, say, Modern Warfare 3, I use it. And I have a sniper and an assault rifle. So, you know, that's really versatile. I use that in, like, game battles matches and stuff, because it is, you know, at the start of search you can get some long range sniper shots off, and then you've got your assault rifle to fall back on, which is good. I think that's what they were trying to go for in Modern Warfare 2 with One Man Army. You know, you could choose that at the start. You could have a weapon for the first little while. You know, maybe at the start of the game you wanted a rush class, so you had lightweight on, so you could get up the field. And then you changed to something different to hold that position. But it was abused quite badly, so. But anyway, we're on to yellow. We're running out of time, so have to speed it up a little bit. So we've got marathon first, which is obviously your unlimited sprint. It's awesome, really good perk for rushing, and the pro version is going to be faster climbing, so ladders, walls, etc. I think, you know, having marathon in the game is perfectly fine, and obviously with lightweight as well, it makes a good rush class, and my hardcore classes were mainly that. Ninja is next. Obviously it's going to be silent footsteps, pro version no fall damage. So we've taken that from Commando. I hate Commando, that's obviously not in this one, or not what I want in it anyway. And we've put no fall damage on the pro version of Ninja instead. Steady aim, next one. Obviously increased accuracy from hip fire. And the pro version is going to be reduced idle sway on, say, all guns, and longer hold breath on your sniper rifles, which is awesome. Love that. Tactical mask, which I really loved from Black Ops. We're going to have, obviously, immune to gas is your primary, and then when you get it pro, you're also immune to flashes and stuns, which I think was really good. I really liked that option. Obviously, you have to lose out on having ninja or something to get it, but it is a beneficial thing if you get stunned a lot or whatever. Scrambler is the last one. Obviously, you've got, like in Modern Warfare 2, there's a little area around you where you mess up people's radars, which I think is perfectly fine. And then your pro version of that is you're going to be able to change care packages, which is from Hacker in Black Ops, which I really liked. So that's the perks. If you've got any ideas, like I said earlier, of, you know, ones you'd like to take out, ones you'd like to add in, or just some of the pro changes that you don't think mine are quite good, but I've taken a little bit of time out to actually think up all of those, and I think they're pretty balanced, and there's a lot of good choices in there. So fingers crossed that that's what will be in Black Ops 2. If it is, awesome. If it's not, I'm sure there will be others that are equally as good. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.